It should show up there. There it is. Ah, man, this is stressful.
Oh yeah, there's always something.
So I don't have the sound connected right now because I have the battery back up to this. Can you see it on your YouTube?
Yeah, I was gonna.
The sound's not gonna be good because I don't have it plugged yet. But as soon as I start walking in, I'll unplug it and plug it in. The good thing is that it's working.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm not gonna connect the microphone, but okay, unless he's gonna use the mics from or the audio from the devices. But it's like, okay, that's what he wanted, so.
Yeah. So it's quarter inch to XLR is what we need.
XLR male. Yeah, I was looking at him. Yeah, well, you can go to Guitar Center.
Yeah, we probably have them at work. I just didn't.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah.
But the ones I see here are like 6 foot, 3 foot. I mean, the one I have is like a 1
Yeah,
foot.
that's all you need.
Yeah.
Batteries. Two people watching.
I don't see anything.
And the same process I go through right here is every time I did it at the church, the same thing. Like something always up.
Yeah.
At the last minute, I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, it looks good. It's that one over there. Let me see how this one looks. I want to try and see this one has a light. So I might have to adjust it. People are starting to log in. 3.
I hear you.
Because it's right here. Wait a minute, I'll plug it and put it over there. That's you, man.
Okay, very silent.
scared me, bro. Concentrating. Don't do that. How are you? Here they come.
Ma'am?
I was checking. Yeah. I mean, she was just in case. He wants sugar, she'll stop. Back here. Yeah, yellow rose. Yeah, they are. That's why I needed them. But what happens is one follows and then they all follow. But it just makes the line shorter and shorter. They're about 5. Alright, they're just 5 yards short. And then I can breathe after this. I just need this to be done.
Good evening. I am Lisa Flores, the principal of Odom High School. It is my pleasure to welcome parents, family members, friends, and Odom alumni to tonight's 2023 Odom High School commencement ceremony. Everyone, please rise and remain standing for the pledges of allegiance and national anthem. Pledges will be led by Bo Hill. Bo is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Cody and Amanda Hill.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
The national anthem will be performed by the Spirit of OHS under the direction of Stephen Resch. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the historian of the class of 2023, Miranda Benya. Miranda, will you please join me on stage? Miranda is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Juan and Belinda Benya. Miranda has excelled in academics, earning 51 college credit hours while in high school, and intends to continue her education at Texas State University. She was voted Miss OHS and Most Outstanding Student. She also served as NHS President, Senior Class President, Head Editor of Yearbook, BPA President, Journalism Vice President, Student Council Representative, and is the UIL Current Events and Issues District Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our historian, Miranda Pena.
Welcome, fellow classmates, family, friends, and distinguished guests to the Class of 2023 commencement ceremony. On behalf of the graduating class, we thank all of you for joining us tonight as we celebrate this long-awaited milestone. We would especially like to thank our families who have patiently guided and supported us through the past 14 years. To our beloved OEISD staff, thank you for being a constant pillar of support through our educational journey. We owe all that we are today to those who have stood by us. We recognize that the road has not been easy. Finally, to my fellow classmates, today, as we take time to celebrate our accomplishments, we recognize that the accumulation of our high school education signals the start of a new chapter in our lives. That being said, I hope that wherever your story continues, you lead with integrity and inspire others. Remember that today is just the beginning of who you are meant to be. Now at this time, I ask that you please stand and bow your heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, tonight we like to thank you for bringing all of us together to celebrate the graduating class of 2023. As we prepare to journey into the real world, we ask that you guide us. We pray for spiritual eyes and discernment in all things. Help us to be wise leaders and influencers in the generation. not conformed to the world, but transformed by your power. May you provide protection to those of us who are leaving home and dedicating our lives to serving our country. Open doors for us so that we may carry everything we have learned here at Odem High School and become all that you have created us to be. Give us the strength to choose to do the right thing, to walk in integrity and share your light and love wherever you go. Thank you for the blessings that have been bestowed upon us and for the ones to come. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
You may be seated. Again, welcome to tonight's commencement ceremony for the Odem High School class of 2023. Seniors, your time here at OHS has proven to be a successful one. Throughout the last 4 years, OHS has earned 6 athletic team district championships, 16 playoff appearances, 3 academic team district championships, 6 academic individual district championships, 4 consecutive superior ratings at regional marching, 2-time area marching finalist, 1 marching band state semifinalist, 3 UIL sweepstakes awards, along with numerous individual, regional, and state qualifiers. In addition, they have compiled 372 hours in dual credit college courses, 21 industry-based certifications, and countless hours of community service. You all have left your mark on this campus because, after all, that is the goal, to set the bar high for future generations. However, always remember that success is not only measured by wealth and accolades. Instead, what matters most is how you treat others and what you do to make those around you better. I am proud to present not only a successful class, but a group of truly respectable and selfless people. Today marks the start of an opportunity for you to leave your mark in this world. Continue to chase your dreams in the quest for happiness. Learn to love the ups and downs that life brings. At the end of the day, it is more about contentment in life and finding your life to be valuable. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause and make some noise for the class of 2023. I would like to introduce our platform guests, OHS Interim Assistant Principal, Mrs. Shannon Seal. OHS Counselor, Mrs. Roxana Arredondo. And now please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Yolanda Carr.
Parents, guardians, thank you for supporting your graduates on their journey through high school. Congratulations to the class of 2023. We are proud of all your accomplishments as Odem Owls. Please help me welcome our Board of Trustees. President Max Moreno, Vice President Jacob Romero, Secretary Mrs. Janie Vargas, Member Benji Brewer, John Watley, Mark Moreno, and Mr. Anthony Martinez.
It is my privilege to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Odem High School math teacher, Mr. Jesse Marin Larena, also known as Coach M. Coach M, please join me on stage. This year's keynote speaker was selected by the senior class. Coach M has worked in Odem for 4 years. He earned his bachelor's in geosciences from Angelo State University, and while there, he was the first Hispanic to be a part of the Angelo State Rap Cypher Freestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, I did confirm Coach M indeed can rap. He also has a master's in geology and a principal certification from the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. Prior to college, he attended Odessa High School. He is the son of Yolanda Carr and Jesus Marin Larena. He is married to Teresa, and they have 2 children, Malia and Mason. This is Coach M's 8th year in teaching. He is the 2022 Region 2 Teacher of the Year. And when he's not teaching math, you will find him busy working around town as he is the owner of Primo's Yard Service. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sonia Alcala's favorite co-worker, Coach M.
Hello, everybody. Before we get started, I wanted to address Ms. Flores and the staff right quick. Guys, be proud of yourself. It took us 4 years, but look at them. They were all on time to school, all in their seats, no phones. Be proud, be proud. All right, but guys, be proud of yourselves. We're super proud of you. Thank you for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me. So this is actually my second commencement speech to give. The last one I had to do via Zoom because of COVID, okay? But, all right, so I've known these kids for 4 years now. They're my first class when my wife and I made the trip and moved down here from Odessa. And it's been a blessing to know these kids. I'm lucky to have a lot of them for 3 years in classroom. I was blessed to coach a lot of them for 2 years, and thank God I only had some of them for 1 year. Sorry, it's kind of weird with the voice coming back, but yeah. But guys, seeing you grow up, and it's just been awesome. I've seen y'all win district championships, going into state and band, but we also, you got to see the bottom of it, right? Sometimes we didn't make the playoffs. We didn't go that deep in the playoffs once we made it, but I find that as a blessing, because you're going to find out in life that that's all it is. You're going to win some, and you're going to lose some. But guess what, guys? Regardless of all that, you're here, okay? So I want to share a story that very personal to me. I haven't really shared it with anybody besides my intermediate family. So about November through December of 2021 was probably the worst part of my life mentally. It all started one day in class. The kids, not these kids, okay, but they thought it would be funny, get a camera and slap Coach M on the butt, right? So I didn't think not much of it, right? Kid went to the office, whatever, but later that day and stuff, it started bothering me. A lot of stuff that I didn't deal with when I was younger, and like a week later, my wife and I are chilling at the house, and then we hear a loud bang, and someone throws a Smirnoff bottle through our car window, and I'm just sitting there like, I have no idea what's going on. And about a week or so later, it was a day where we got out to go to Thanksgiving break. I get home, and maybe 30 minutes later, my wife and I are on our way to the hospital. And my wife was pregnant, and we find out that we lost the child. And I didn't know what to do. I'm always this goofy guy and stuff, and I just shut down. It was weird. I never dealt with anything like that. And weeks kind of pass, and then we go home for Christmas break. And I remember it's a long drive to Odessa, about 7 hours, and we're driving. It was just me, my wife, and my daughter Malia at the time. And I remember driving, and I just told my wife, like, dude, I'm not going back. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm not going to teach anymore. I'm not going back. I didn't even tell my mom, and she's my boss. I wasn't going to show up. And she's like, what are we going to do? I was like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because not just I didn't want to teach, it's all the bills started coming in, and being a teacher and you have a wife and a kid at home, it's it's kind of hard. And I just remember my mom, I talked to my mom on the phone, and she's like, well, go talk to Dr. Thangium. And she's a family friend in Odessa, and she's a psychiatrist. I've never been to a psychiatrist. I didn't know what to do. So I went, and I talked to her for a bit, about stuff in the past. And she's just like, Jesse, you're depressed. And I was like, nah, me? The dude that's always goofy and funny, never taking anything serious, but I was. I was bad. It was bad. I didn't know what to do. And it was crazy. One of my old coaches, Coach Dixon, he's out in California now, and he texted me and he's like, hey, send me your address. I was thinking about you. I'm gonna send you something. I said, okay. I hadn't talked to him in years. And so we get home a couple of days, I get the Amazon box, and it's a King James Bible. Never had one. It's a man's edition. I open it up, start reading it, and my wife's always wanted to go to church, and I was ever like, oh, I don't want to go to church. They just want to ask for my money. I don't have any money. And, we can do Jesus for free at home. But, and so I was like, okay, let's go to church. And we go to Church Unlimited in Corpus, the broadcast. And, when you haven't gone to church in a while and you hear the sermon and it's like it's directed at you, that's what happened. I was sitting there, and then I just hear Pastor Bill just say, whatever situation you're in, no one's coming in to save you, because he did already, and he died 2,000 years ago on the cross. And whatever situation you're in, get yourself out of it. And so after that, I was just like, okay, I'll go back to teaching. I started cutting with my neighbor Aaron, and I just figured, I can do this on my own. And, time has passed, and it was a blessing that, that kind of stuff happened, because now the school that I was going to quit on, our company, donated over $1,000 to this year. We were at a point where we didn't have any money, to now we're donating all this, and I couldn't be because of God. Honestly, I had a lot of you third and fifth period last year, and I thank you guys every day for that, because you helped me get through one of the worst times in my life. And I'm not trying to make y'all feel sad or anything. It's just, you are going to go through something in life. I'm not going to lie to you up here. I love y'all enough to be honest with you. I wish I can tell you that high school is the hardest thing you're ever going to do, but that's a lie. But I will tell you, and I promise this, you'll get through anything, okay? It's always going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay at the moment, it's not the end, but it will be okay, all right? But now I look back, and how the times are. I told my wife the other day, about the Smirnoff bottle through my car window. I was like, hey, at least it wasn't a Bud Light, Could have been worse, you know what I mean? But no, I just want to tell you guys that I love you. I'm going to miss you. Keep in touch. Invest. Y'all know about crypto and stocks now, okay? Invest as much as you can, but invest in yourself as well, all right? And then I speak for any teacher here, any teacher you've ever had, from pre-K, junior high, elementary, intermediate, till now, but you'll always be our kids. No matter how old you get, successful, and wherever you go, you'll always be our kids. So I'm gonna leave you with my advice that my dad gave me the night I graduated high school. That stuck with me forever. And also, once you leave South Texas, it becomes a burrito, not a taco, okay? So remember that. All right. Now, so I graduate, it's a big stadium, and they don't let us go on the field and stuff, so I had to leave and go find my dad. And my mom too, but I see my dad first and my sister. And, I see my dad, and he kind of looks proud. I was like, yeah, he has a first-generation son here, going to graduate high school in America. And so he sees me, and I see my sister, and I'm excited. And I was like, because my dad looks happy, he's hombre de Mexico, never mustache, no expression. And, he puts his arm around me like this. I'm going to tell you what he says in Spanish, and then I'll tell you in English. So he grabs me like this, and I'm all excited. And he's like, pues, a trabajar, cabrón. Which means I love you, and I'm proud of you guys. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you.
Everybody's looking that up, right? It is my privilege and honor to introduce to you the 2023 Odem High School salutatorian, Emma Doria. Emma, will you please join me on stage? Emma is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David and Erin Doria. Emma is the salutatorian of the class of 2023. Emma has achieved this honor by taking challenging courses in all academic areas. She has excelled in pre-AP and AP classes and earned 33 hours in dual credit courses. Emma was highly involved in extracurricular activities. She participated in UIL academic competitions, marching band, and concert band, including a trip to the 2020 UIL State Marching Contest. Her accolades include district champion in calculator applications, qualifying for regionals for calculator applications and use writing. She is also a state solo and ensemble state qualifier. In addition, she has served in leadership roles such as band drum major, class officer vice president, FCCLA vice president, and student council parliamentarian. Finally, Emma has given back to the community through several organizations. She has participated in community service projects through the National Honor Society and Junior Catholic Daughters of America, serving as their president. Although the list of Emma's accomplishments is long, it is only the beginning. She intends to major in environmental sciences with an emphasis in ecological restoration at the University of Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the salutatorian of the class of 2023, Emma Doria. Emma, congratulations.
Good evening, faculty, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Tonight, I am filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Graduating from high school is a significant milestone in our lives, and it is an honor to be named the salutatorian of our class. I'd like to begin by first saying a quote from Nelson Mandela that captures what is true not only to our class, but to everyone here as well. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Our class has gone through so much in our 4 years of high school, such as COVID throwing our freshman and sophomore year out of place. However, we took what was thrown at us and continued on. We persevered and are now finally graduating. To be able to overcome all the obstacles life has thrown at you, you have to have a strong support system made up of family, whether it be biological family or mentors and friends who have developed deep connections with you. These individuals are your base for getting through everything. I'd like to say thank you to my family. To my mom, I know we fight a lot, especially over our outfits and how you love to copy me. But the truth is that I want to be like you. You are one of the strongest women I know. You've overcome so many odds and still push yourself every day to be the best you can be for your kids. I strive every day to have the same amount of strength, confidence, and willpower as you. To my dad, you're my hero. You've always been the person that I could turn to when anything went wrong, like that time I got stuck in a chair and you came home and rescued me. Your dedication and hard work has inspired me to pursue my own dreams with the same level of determination. You encouraged me to never give up on myself and always strive for greatness. Now to my brothers and sisters, I could go over every single one of you name by name, but we would probably be here all night. Instead, I'll say that I'm grateful to have such crazy, loving, goofy siblings. Y'all have toughened me up and prepared me for the real world. I can't thank my family without mentioning all of the people who have also made such an impact on my life. My best friends, Kayla and Juliet, my drum majors, Adrian and Lillian, and the adults who have been there for me throughout it all, Mrs. Rosie, Mr. Ash, and Coach Flo. I'm forever thankful to all of you for the life lessons you've taught me. Although I am still a little salty that you made me cut off my prom nails, Flo. When we look back and reflect on our high school experience, it is with a mix of nostalgia and regret. High school is a time of growth and self-discovery, but it can also be a time of stress and uncertainty. We enter high school with more independence. This independence is what allows us to make our own decisions and become responsible for ourselves. I remember having my first taste of independence and absolutely blowing it. It was my freshman year, and I had a major assignment coming up in my dual credit class. I decided that I would wait until the day before to complete this grade. Instead of doing my assignment, I'd go out with my friends and have fun. As the due date came closer and closer, the stress grew. Unfortunately for me, this assignment required days of work, but I only had one. The decision to procrastinate led me to get a failing grade in my class. This mistake, which seemed absolutely detrimental at the time, was really just a blessing in disguise. By experiencing how procrastination affected my grades, I was able to better discipline myself for the future. By making mistakes, we are able to learn and grow. Nobody is perfect. Throughout our entire lives, we will continue to make mistakes. But what matters is that we pick ourselves back up and persevere. As famous philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Don't be too timid and squeamish about all your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better." We need to worry less about when we endure failure and focus more on our recovery. Life is not meant to be full of stress and hate. We need to learn to believe in ourselves. The class of 2023 is full of strong-minded individuals who will conquer the world. I believe that every single one of us will be something big one day. All of our dreams are within reach as long as we don't dwell on our mistakes. As we continue on through life, just remember to never let your faults define you. Each day is a new start to success. Thank you.
It is my distinct honor to introduce to you the 2023 Odem High School valedictorian, Julian Gomez. Julian, will you please join me on stage? Julian is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Gabriel and Priscilla Gomez. Julian has achieved the rank of #1 in his class through a rigorous course of study while excelling in academic and athletic activities along with serving in leadership roles. He has also earned 48 dual credit hours. Julian has received numerous awards in athletics. Julian received First Team District Catcher, First Team Academic All-State, Academic All-District Team, OHS Student Athlete, and OHS Baseball Offensive Player of the Year. Julian also competed every year in academics. He was in academic decathlon, UIL number sense, UIL science, and UIL social studies. Julian also has served in leadership positions. He has served as NHS Vice President, Class Officer Historian, Journalism Club Reporter, and BPA Vice President. Julian has also volunteered over 200 hours of community service. Finally, Julian was awarded Mr. Odem High School. Julian plans to attend Texas State University to study computer science. It is my honor to introduce to you the 2023 valedictorian, Julian Gomez. Julian, congratulations.
Thank you. Like Coach M said earlier, please excuse this echo. It's a little weird. To start off, I would like to say that it is a tremendous pleasure to be speaking in front of you all tonight. From the teachers, administrators, and staff that made this special occasion possible, to the family members, friends, and distinguished guests that are here in attendance to support the outstanding class of 2023, we thank you all. At this time, I would like to give a couple personal thank yous. To my brother David, thank you for being the best brother I could ask for. Even though at times things get a little rough between us, just know I'm here for you through it all. To my Grammy and Grampy who are looking down upon me from heaven, thank you both for being my light and love. The lessons you both taught me will hold strong in my heart for the rest of my life. To my Nana and Abuelo, solo quiero decir gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mi hermano y yo. Ustedes dos me han enseñado cómo mantenerme fuerte y seguir adelante en todo lo que hago. To my aunts, Vanessa, Barbara, Angela, Anna, and Priscilla, thank you all for being key women figures in my life. To my uncles Anthony, Jesse, and Francisco, thank you all for showing me what it means to live as a strong and respectable young man. To my parents, Gabriel and Priscilla, I would be lying if I said I can come up with the words that express to y'all the amount of love and gratitude I hold for each of you. Both of you have gone above and beyond to show Dave and I what it means to not only enjoy life, but to be good human beings along the way. Your love, kindness, and support have been an inspiration to us both. We are so grateful for you both and the examples y'all have set. For all that and more, I say thank you. Above all these thank yous though, there is one that will most certainly not go unsaid, that being my thanks to God. Without Him and His guidance, none of this would be possible. Through my faith, I have found myself at peace with who I am and with what my purpose is. Believing in God has absolutely changed my life for the better. I will forever stay true to His plan and continue to live in a way that honors Him. With that being said, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to give all of you an authentic and honest thank you. Now, I'm sure many of you in the audience today have some sort of phrase that has stuck with you, or one that you can at least look back on in times of need. One that holds deep meaning inside your heart. Well, to tell you the truth, I really can't think of one right now. So what you're getting from me is something written on a $10 canvas hung in my hallway that my mom bought at TJ Maxx. The canvas reads, "Be grateful, show compassion, do what you love, but above all, love one another." Now, graduates, friends, family, and distinguished guests, we all came here to celebrate the class of 2023, a class full of opportunity, talent, and drive. There is no doubt that each and every single graduate here is eager to make their own mark on the world and pursue their highly anticipated future endeavors. However, on these journeys of ours, many of us will experience doubt through failure, hardship through challenge, and love through loss. On October 2nd, 2022, I lost one of the most influential individuals in my life, my grandma. For many of you that knew her, she was the epitome of a good-hearted, compassionate, and loving individual. In the 17 years that I knew my Grammy, there is not one moment in which I can tell you that I truly did not feel her strong and authentic love. For an extended period of time after her passing, I recall asking myself, why her? What is the reason for such an outgoing, compassionate, and loving individual to part ways with this earth? The answer came to me, and that answer was that she fulfilled her purpose. She did all she could to leave her mark on the world, and then some. Although it's unfortunate that I only got to experience part of that mark she left, I'm grateful to say that I witnessed 17 amazing years of it. Now, I tell this story to not make this speech a personal anecdote, but rather to remind everyone here in attendance that our purpose in life is to leave our own marks on the world and fulfill what God has set out for us. As I mentioned earlier, we are soon to part ways from the stadium and begin a new chapter in our lives. Yes, although some of us, including myself, are nervous about this part of the story, think about it like this. Every day presents a new opportunity, an opportunity for us to be better than the day before, an opportunity for us to grow. Famous philosopher and psychologist William James said, "He who refuses to embrace a unique opportunity loses the prize as surely as if he had tried and failed." Graduates, I urge you all to embrace this new opportunity, this new chapter of life. Make mistakes and fail, but never live with the consciousness of not embracing your own unique opportunities. Now, although I cannot tell you for certain what will happen in this next chapter, I can tell you this. Each and every single one of you is equally as capable of writing your own successful life story as the person seated next to you. As long as we remember to be grateful, show compassion, do what we love, and above all, love one another, we will do just fine in what lies ahead. With that being said, congratulations to the class of 2023, and go Owls.
Please join me in recognizing our honor graduates. Students, please stand as I call your name. Summa cum laude graduates, Julian Gomez, Emma Doria, Miranda Pena, Madison Beverly, Julieta Esqueda, Bo Hill. Magna cum laude graduates, Juliana Borrego, Tyler Brewer, Daniel Lopez, Callista Ocaña. Cum laude graduates, Savannah Beltran, Madison Curtis, Zoe Garcia, Bella Kolomayev, Joe Martinez III, Daniela Morales, Shamanda Nevares, Alexia Rodriguez, Amber Sharp. All seniors, please stand. Mrs. Carr, I present to you the senior class of 2023 for certification.
Platform guests, parents, guardians, family members, and friends of graduates of 2023. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Odem-Edroy Independent School District, and upon assurance of the Odem High School faculty that this class has completed the requirements of graduation prescribed by the Texas Education Agency in the Odem-Edroy Independent School District. It is my pleasure to certify this 2023 graduating class of Odem High School. It is with great pleasure that I recommend that you be awarded your diplomas. Congratulations. Go Owls.
Soon-to-be graduates, except for the front row, please be seated. Seniors will now be presented with their diplomas in the following order. First are summa cum laude, second is magna cum laude, third is cum laude, fourth is the senior class.
Julian Gabriel Gomez. Julian is receiving the Manny Lunoff III Memorial Scholarship for $300. San Patricio Arrigo Texan Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. Sitco Distinguished Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Patty Strickles Harrison Scholarship for the amount of $20,000. And the Texas State Merit Scholarship in the amount of $12,000. And the Crawfish Fund in the amount of $500. Emma Karina Doria. Emma will receive the Flint Hills Outstanding Scholarship in the amount of $1,500, the Manny Lunoff III Memorial Scholarship for $300, and the Hector Martinez Memorial Scholarship for $500. Miranda Lynn Benya. Miranda will receive the Texas State Merit Scholarship for $12,000. The Flint Hill Resource Outstanding Scholar for $1,500, and the Terry Scholarship for $117,600. Madison Rebecca Beverly. Julieta America Esqueda. She will receive the OEISD X Student Association Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Odem Area Lions Club Scholarship in the amount of $500, and the Crawfish Scholarship Fund in the amount of $250. Bo William Hill. Bo will receive the Masonic Lodge Scholarship in the amount of $2,500, the Texas A&M University Kingsville Scholarship for the amount of $4,000, and the Hector Martinez Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. Juliana Reina Virginia Borrego. She's receiving the Texas A&M Kingsville Academic Excel Scholarship in the amount of $3,000. Tyler Drew Brewer. Tyler is receiving the OEISD Superintendent Scholarship in the amount of $500. Daniel Lopez. Daniel is receiving the University of Texas at San Antonio Distinguished Presidential Scholarship in the amount of $2,500. The OEISD Superintendent Scholarship in the amount of $500. Callista Rianne Ocaña. Callista is receiving the Texas A&M University Corpus Christi Islander Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. And the Margaret Jean Voltaire Schrott Scholarship in the amount of $2,675. Savannah Jo Beltran. She is receiving the Hector Martinez Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. Madison Nicole Curtis. Madison is receiving the Texas State Merit Scholarship for $6,000 and the Valero Scholarship for $10,000. Zoe Anita Garcia. Zoe is receiving the OEISD Superintendent Scholarship for the amount of $500. Bella Alexandria Kolemayev. Joe Martinez III. Joe is receiving the Texas State Merit Scholarship for $4,000. Daniela Morales. Shamanda Nicole Navares. Alexia Monique Rodriguez. Amber Page Sharp. Amber is receiving the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islander Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. Matthew James Acosta. Anthony J. Alvarez. Kirsten Cade Barrera. Alicia Beltran. Alicia is receiving the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Impact Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Jasmine Diana Bigner. Ricardo Oscar Bravo. Leon Irving Brown IV. Carla Paula Covarrubias. Reagan Coy. Gabriana Julia Cruz. Destiny Monique Davila. Hunter William Dawson. Hunter is receiving the Primos Yard Service Scholarship in the amount of $300. Haley Faith De Leon. Jonathan Michael Espinosa. Torin Rene Falcon. Stephanie Esther Fonseca. Aiden Bryce Galvan. Brianna Katie Garcia. Brianna is receiving the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islander Guarantee Scholarship in the amount of $7,000. Marissa Nicole Garcia. Marissa is receiving the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islander Scholarship in the amount of $1,500, the Lloyd Allen David Scholarship in the amount of $477, and the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Scholarship for $1,500. Myra Monique Garza. Myra is receiving the Dallas Christian College Academic Scholarship for $5,000. Luciana Montgomery Giardini. John Anthony Gomez. Kayla Brianne Gomez. Mariana Cruz Gomez. Mariana is receiving the Margaret Jean Volt Scholarship for the amount of $2,675. Servando Adan Gomez. Noah Ray Green. Marisela Isabel Avila Lopez. She is receiving the Margaret Jean Van Vogt Scholarship in the amount of $2,675. Miracle Estelle Lopez. Isaac Lugo. Nayeli Lugo. Brandon Magana. Adrian Ray Martinez. He is receiving the Crawfish Scholarship Fund in the amount of $500. David Ernesto Martinez Ortega. Marianne Navarez. Marianne is receiving the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Impact Scholarship for the amount of $1,000. Anaid Michelle Olvera. Anaid is receiving the Margaret Jean Schrock Scholarship in the amount of $2,675, as well as a Primo Scholarship in the amount of $300. Alia Paras. Hannah Elise Perales. Hannah is receiving the Crawfish Scholarship Fund in the amount of $500. Keelan Alexander Peterson. Glasses, okay. Jasmine Nicole Powell. Cameron Ray Prop. Melody Marie Rivera. Uriel Bradamir Rodriguez. He is receiving the Margaret Jean Schrock Scholarship in the amount of $2,675. Okay. Madison Alexis Ruiz. Isabella Ray Salinas. Jason Daniel Silguero. Jason's receiving the Crawford Scholarship Fund in the amount of $500. Kayla Christine Tovar. Nathaniel Luke Villarreal.
The benediction will be said by Julieta Esqueda. Julieta is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ernesto and Socorro Esqueda.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to commemorate a significant turning point in our lives. We are present to see the achievements and years of hard work, commitment, and determination. Let's bow our heads as we call upon God to offer a blessing to help us on our future path. Dear Lord, we come before you today with our hearts filled with hope and gratitude. We express appreciation to you for all the opportunities that have led us to this special occasion, for the gift of education, and for the never-ending support of family, friends, and educators who have supported us along the way. We solemnly pray that as we begin a new chapter in our lives, that your divine presence will be with us. Give us the courage we need to face the difficulties that lie ahead and the perseverance to get past any barriers that may stand in our way. May we always remember the lessons that we have learned within these walls, not only the academic knowledge, but also the values of integrity, empathy, and compassion. May these values guide us in our decisions and actions, inspiring us to make a positive impact on the world around us. May we find comfort in the knowledge that we are capable of greatness in moments of doubt or uncertainty. Grant us strength to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success, knowing that setbacks can be transformed into valuable lessons. May we have the resilience to rise after each fall and the resilience to never give up on our dreams. Finally, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have made this journey possible. To the parents, families, and loved ones who have nurtured and sacrificed for us, we thank you for your unwavering love and support. May the road ahead be filled with endless possibilities, abundant blessings, and immeasurable joy. And may we leave a lasting legacy, forever transforming the lives of others through our actions, kindness, and love. Amen.
Graduates of Odem High School, please rise and remain standing. At this time, as a sign of your official graduation, move your tassels from the right side of your hat to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present the 2023 graduates of Odem High School. Senior class officers, as I call your name, please join me on stage. President Miranda Peña, Vice President Emma Doria, Secretary Bo Hill, Treasurer Maddie Bevely, Historian Julian Gomez, Parliamentarian Madison Curtis. Everyone, please stand and join our senior class officers as they lead us in the alma mater. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you, parents and guests, for your attendance. You are welcome to join us on the field for pictures. Thank you, congratulations, and go Owls!